All right, I just got back from the Thunderbolts, and I gotta say, the second time, it was still as amazing, and I loved it. 10 out of 10 review. If you guys want to watch that, did it on my shorts, and I also did it on the TikTok. But we're gonna go over all of the names that Jeff Sneider dropped on his podcast with John Roca or whatever. Take in mind, the man is 50-50, so he does have quite a few misses, as he does have quite a few confirmed scoops as well. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So we're gonna go over each character, what we think their roles, yada yada yada. So first off, Mark Ruffalo. We already heard that they were confirming they were shooting mocap for the Hulk. So Mark Ruffalo is 100% in this film. Like, it's not even a question about it. Also, one of the 6 Avengers. Wong, 100%. They said the Sanctum Sanctorum was one of the sets. That's another confirmation. Carol Danvers. We have been told multiple times by Alex Perez and other people that she is looking how to bring back Monica. So she's working on something with the Bengals and trying to get her back. So once again, I'll confirm. James Rhodes, I feel like, I don't know where he is. I mean, last time we saw him was Secret Invasion. He's just kind of back. I don't know. I don't know if he'll be in it. Nebula. Guardians dismantled. Why is Nebula in here? Clint. Once again, one of the 6 Avengers, 100%. And also, they did mention at 16 seconds, it seemed like he kind of said Haley Steinfeld, which is an obvious too. Because obviously with Clint, you're going to bring in Haley Steinfeld. Iman Vellani, Kamala Khan. Once again, Carol, Monica, her. They're pretty much going to bring most of these characters that are attached. Okoye, we know she's going to be in here as well because they said Wakanda. They also are bringing in M'Baku and Shuri. So, I mean, it makes sense. Valkyrie Tessa Thompson was seen around the sets in the UK. So, once again, and she was at the after party for Robert Downey Jr.'s birthday party. Ouroboros. In the third act, we are told that the TVA is going to be one of the big things, and Loki is obviously trying to defend everything, while Doom is trying to assert dominance and take over, along with variants and multiversal war in there and all that spiel. So I could assume Ouroboros is going to be there. I could also assume that Owen Wilson will be in there. Monica Rambeau, 100%. Once again, she is also a MacGuffin. Doom's trying to get a hold of her in order to, stop this incursion. I'm assuming because obviously she's an anchor being and she's yanking that Earth that the X-Men are on into the 616. Will Poulter, Adam Warlock. Why? Once again, makes no sense. Riri Williams. Why? America Chavez. I could see that. Once again, Sanctum Sanctorum. She's been training with Wong and all of them, and she's obviously being trained to help. And also, she's the only one who can travel to the multiverse without having to manipulate or change things or use a spell. Sylvie. We've heard that Sylvie is going to be a big catalyst. It's actually going to get Doom to Loki in a mistake. She's going to get, I don't know if he's going to get killed, he's going to get drained or whatnot, but something's going to happen. She-Hulk, Tatiana Maslany, once again, mocap for a Hulk. It's in the concept art as well, so she's going to be in there, obviously. I don't think Wonder Man's going to be in there. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't think Wonder Man will be in there. Cassie Lang, I don't think Catherine Newton will be back either. Okay, hear me out. No, because the Young Avengers, and there was that concept art, so I'm assuming he's guessing on that one, because I just don't know why. I don't see why most of the Young Avengers would even appear in this film, but they'd probably appear in Secret Wars as they're forming a team. Next up is B-15. Once again, TVA. I could see her being in there. She's like I was going to say spiel. She's like the general, essentially, at this point. She's in charge of almost everybody. She's working the TVA. She was in Deadpool and Wolverine. I could see her being there to explain more to the audience and to the cast. Maria Rambeau. Once again, that's an obvious post-credit scene, working with Monica, trying to get her back, all this spiel that's just going to be happening. And yes, I know I said spiel a lot. Jean Grey, Famke, I feel like that's kind of an obvious. They keep teasing Wanda versus Phoenix, and Chris Claremont the other day also said she'd be in it. Halle Berry Storm, she's been working on that contract. She wants more money, obviously. Let's be real now. She wants more money. I don't know why you're being greedy, but whatever. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Fila. I cannot remember who that is. I'm being 100% honest with you. Fila, Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, see, that's where I feel like they're guessing. The new Guardians. I feel like some of these are guesses. Mobius, Owen Wilson. Yes, I feel like he's going to be coming back for this one. If you guys remember, he was rumored for Deadpool Wolverine, but didn't show up in there. I feel like a lot of the characters that didn't show up in Deadpool Wolverine are going to physically show up in this movie. Peter Quill, Chris Pratt, the Star-Lord will appear or will return. This makes sense, especially if it's part of the Earth part going on. Nick Fury, once again, where is he? Where has he been? He's just in space with his wife. I don't see him coming to help or anything. I think he's like gone. Clea with Doctor Strange, which obviously the next one is Doctor Strange. They have been rumored to be helping Doom as well. Peggy Carter, that's already been confirmed. I don't know. Steve Rogers, already been confirmed. Rocket Raccoon, I guess. And Groot, I guess. But why Cosmo? Like, do you see where some of these are so dumb? Like, why is Cosmo coming in? Like, especially if they're paying all this money, I feel like they're not going to bring in the dumb characters. Like, there's no need to bring in the talking dog. What's it going to do? Notice how they didn't mention Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds, all those characters. Because I feel like a lot of those characters are going to appear in the next film. And they're going to be like the Secret Wars, like the heavy multiversal teams that are coming to help. With the Peggy Carter one, they didn't say Captain Carter. Captain Carter, I guarantee, will be in there too. They rumored the Exiles are going to be in there. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this list. I feel like this list is kind of dumb. Once again, Groot, Rocket, Cosmo, Nick Fury, Fila, Wonder Man, Riri, Adam Warlock, Ouroboros, Nebula, Rhodey. I feel like all those characters don't need to be in there. I feel like they all kind of had their stories tied up and they're gone. And I feel like a lot of them have trauma that they dealt with these other shows. Rhodey makes sense. But yes, because especially if you're tying him in with Doctor Doom with Robert Downey Jr. I forgot about that. So yes, I think that makes sense. I think it's weird that they didn't confirm Gwyneth Paltrow, Pepper Potts. And I also find it a little weird they didn't confirm Spider-Man, but at the same time, I don't feel like Spider-Man's going to be in the film. I feel like it's going to be a last-second post-credit scene push thing, and that's it. So, yeah, this is the list. What do you guys think? As always, I want you guys to know I really appreciate you guys. Honestly, we've been pushing this really hard. We're growing pretty quickly. We've got like 280 subscribers in the last 30 days or whatnot. The views are going up. There's so much more news and so many more rumors going around the rumor mill. If you guys don't know, once again, check down in the link below. But I've been posting that spreadsheet where I'm keeping everybody's scoops. I actually debunked people like RPK and a couple other people the other day with the Thunderbolt stuff and whatnot. So make sure you check it out because it's constantly updated to keep you guys in the loop to see who's reliable, who's not reliable, who's got a good scoop, who's got a confirmed scoop, who's got a denied scoop, and whatnot. You know, once again, everybody in the scooper community is 50-50. Don't take anybody more than that. And if you pay for scoops, I don't know what to tell you because it pops out anyways eventually on Twitter. So as always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. My name is Geeky once again, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.